Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. Up for you guys, week 12 of the WBE. The Minnesota Vikavolts are taking on the Milwaukee Bewears and Coach Wolfe Glick, the 2017 Pokemon World Champion of VGC. And the Bewears are a very good team. They're sitting at 8-3. We are 9-2, so you've got a little bit of a leg up over Wolfe, but if we win this one, that's gonna put us, guarantee us the #2 seed in the division, which is really important for seeding coming playoffs. We got this match, then Joey Pokemon next week, and he's undefeated, so he's pretty much got #1 seed unless he loses to Duncan and then me. And if I win the next two, then I would get #1 seed. But anyway, we gotta focus on this one. I mean, I made playoffs, right? Like, I had two different ways to approach this match and next week's match, right? Like, we either approach it where we say, okay, match doesn't matter, I just kind of meme and don't show my sets for playoffs, or I try my best to win to get a better seed to give myself a better shot in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So you can kind of take two approaches. If you didn't check out the team builder, you can check that out in the description below. You'll see from the team builder that I'm taking the shot that I definitely feel like I had other ideas that I could have brought this week, but I would say that this is my A team. This is the team that I think can beat him the best. So that's what I'm going to be bringing. Should be pretty interesting. He's got a really cool team focused around sand, so we'll have to work around that. We're gonna have to make good predictions. He's obviously a tremendous battler. He's a really good player. We played him a few times. I have beaten him before. He's beaten me before. The last time I think we played was if I remember, he beat me in the championship of the WBE. I got wrecked. A first turn prediction. Had I made the right prediction, I think I would have been in a great spot. You know, so there's definitely some pretty interesting scenarios there we have to kind of work around. So we'll see how the match goes, but it should be an exciting one, man. So hit that like button down below. Like I said, subscribe if you guys are new. And our question today is, are you interested in VGC 2020 next season in Sword and Shield? Let me know. I've been thinking about potentially jumping into VGC again for the next season, and it could be a lot of fun. So let me know your thoughts on that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get connected here with Wolfe, and we're gonna throw down for week 12. Hopefully we can pick up W and see what goes on. Let's do it. Alright guys, we are connected here with Wolfe. Let's find out exactly which 6 Pokemon he's going to be bringing. I'm bringing a pretty offensive team this week with both Lycanroc and Zoroark. So let's see what 6 is going to bring. I think I have a good idea of what he's going to bring. I think Sand for sure. But we'll see. He might mix things up. Let's take a look here. And we get a good amount right. I did get the ALOLA and Golem right. No Blastoise though. He's going to bring Wheezing instead, which I am okay with. That's fine with me. And he does have the ALOLA and Golem. And I got everything else right. So just no Blastoise. He's got the Wheezing, Torn, Excadrill, Gigalith, and Gengar. So I have no switches to Gengar, so we do have to keep that in mind. That is something very scary. I'm leading with my Kyurem-Black, dude. I just feel like if I can dent something right now, that would be really cool, because that's what this team really relies on. So I'm gonna put my Lycanroc as my last mon. He knew what his lead was. I hope he doesn't lead Tornadus. That's definitely annoying. Hopefully he leads Gigalith or Wheezing, as I can kind of handle those pretty well. Excadrill is an interesting matchup for me. He very well could lead Tornadus, though. I wouldn't be surprised. You have to be kind of mindful of that. It's a very, very possible lead. We're going to lead with Kyurem-Black, though. I think he has to be mindful of my lead of Manectric. And Manectric actually puts in a lot of work here. He does lead Gigalith. That is the Gigalith. Okay. So, this is kind of the lead I expected here. I have a couple different options. I generally think my best play here is to go for Substitute, because my Dragonium Z doesn't one-shot him. And I feel like he could have Protect. One thing that I have to be very scared of is they could have Rock Blast as well. So I'm gonna go for the Substitute here. I think it's my best play. And then we'll start attacking this thing. I mean, the other option is, like I said, I mean, I could just go straight for an Earth Power, try to dent this thing, maybe Scout for the potential, sub or something like that. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little mindful of Rock Blast. That's something that could be really annoying if he goes for Rock Blast. I could just Z, but if he goes for Protect, that's gonna be pretty annoying. I have a very tough play here on the first turn. Like, I mean, my Z Outrage has a chance to KO him if he's specially offensive. I don't necessarily think that that's my best play, though. I definitely feel like either Sub or Earth Power is my best play here. So what do I want to do? Do I think he has Rock Blast? Or would he have gone for something else? I'm gonna go for the Substitute. I think that's my best play. I think he might go for Stealth Rocks. If he goes for Rock Blast, props to him for the prep. I thought he might have Protect. He goes for Stealth Rock. That's fine by me. I had a feeling that he would have Rocks. This puts me in a situation where I can now do a couple different things. I think my best play here is to go for an Earth Power, get some chip damage off on him, and then fire off the Dragon Z. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power here. This covers the Wheezing switch in. I don't think he goes Tornadus. It covers the Golem switch in really well if he's like defensive. He's going to go for the Protect, so he scouts out the Z move. I had a feeling that he was going to have Protect. And that is why I substituted on the first turn, because I was very mindful of that. So it's good to know. Now I'm going to go for the Z move here. And we're going to just go for that big devastating Drake. I am rocking the Dragonium Z this time. And he's seeing a little bit of my set, but I'm going to hit him really hard right now with this Dragon Z. And I'm stalling turns of sand right now too. So we can kind of get some intel on whether he's the Smooth Rock or if he's got a cuss stab. I feel like he's probably Smooth Rock. But this is a good situation for me. Because I can knock this Gigalith down to a very low amount of HP right now. In fact, maybe even knock him out. Now, we don't knock him out. We get him down to about the 15-20, and he's got a berry. So, kind of annoying. He's going to Rock Blast, so he does have Rock Blast. It's like, we like really knew his set. That's so funny. We really knew his set. And it's unfortunate because had I got the Earth Power off first, it would have been better. Okay, so it actually took him 2 Rock Blasts there to break our sub, which is interesting. So now I have a tough decision to make. Do I just go for the Outrage and try to dent this thing, or save my Kyurem for later? My Outrage isn't going to do that much to him. It's about 60%, but I think it's my best play. I think I'm going to just go for the Outrage. I mean, I don't really have the best switch into this thing. I mean, I could go Gary now that I've kind of seen what he does. I mean, he's got Stealth Rock, Protect, Rock Blast. Really doesn't do much to my... Yeah, I'm going to save my Night King. I'm going to go into my Skarmory here. Because I can take this thing on pretty well. I could defog. I can get my own rocks up. So he had the set that I expected to have pretty much. So Stealth Rock, Protect, Rock Blast. He probably Rock Blast here or protects. He goes for Rock Blast. He connects. Shouldn't do too much though. Yeah, it does very little to me. So his switch in here a million times over is Alolan Golem, I feel. He, of course, hits a million times. My play is to just go for the defog. Get rid of those hazards. Or I go for my own rocks, but I think defog's the better play. So we're going to go for defog here. I'm sure he's going to go right into his Alolan Golem, which is fine. Here comes Wooly Willy. So I get a little unlucky, like I said. I mean, not the ideal situation for me. I really would have liked to have gotten a little bit more damage off on that, you know, the Gigalith. So I have a really easy switch here into one of two things. I mean, I can go into my Raiden, but I can't do anything back. So we're just going to go right into Gary here. I'm going to show him that I am Shed Shell. My play so he obviously, I'm assuming, has Magnet Pull for my Skarmory. So I have the Shed Shell specifically for that. I didn't necessarily know for sure if he was going to bring, you know, the Alolan Golem, but he's going to double out. So he's going to actually predict that and goes into Bird Up, which is Tornadus. Okay, that's fine. I guess he predicted that, or maybe he doesn't have it. I almost went Manectric too. That would have been top tier, but that's okay. And I also know that obviously he's not the Smooth Rock. So here I can do a couple things. I can Toxic. I can do a couple different things. I kind of like Toxic actually. Although he very well could go into his Wheezing on a U-turn. Could Icy Wind. I'm not really sure what I think he's going to do here. I think I'm going to Toxic. Although if he goes Wheezing, what's my play? I think he would just go Wheezing here. Although he wouldn't want to take a Scald. I'm going to Toxic and see what he does. He goes to the Grass Knot. Okay, so he shows Grass Knot. And he breaks my Rindo, which is probably going to help him later for his and he's Life Orb. Okay. A little surprised to see the Life Orb there, but that's not a set that I normally see him run. But I get a Toxic off, so that's fine. Let me see here. We got knocked down quite a bit there. Let me see how much that did to us. We were 139 or something like that. Yeah, so 217 minus 139. Puts me at 78. So 78 damage. Which means he did 35% to us. So it's like right on the cusp of whether he knocks me out again with the next one. I think we make the play into Raiden here. Make an aggressive play. And just Volt Switch. It's a really aggressive play though. Let's identify how I win this game. I really think Shadow is super good in this one. He's Life Orb though. He's going to do so much damage to me if I switch. I almost feel like I want a free switch. I'm going to predict his U-turn. I'm going to go for the Icy Wind. Yeah, I'm going to predict his U-turn and go for the Icy Wind here. He may knock me out with the Grass Knot. He goes for the Heat Wave, predicting the, that's perfect. So he predicted me to go into my Skarmory, which is not the case. I'm going to get an Icy Wind off here. So we kind of make a good play there. That was good. Get big damage off on this thing. weaken him quite a bit. His Toxic's gonna start racking up on him. And I'm forcing him to make a decision. Does he switch out or does he stay in here? I think I'm actually gonna go for a recover. If he grass knots me and knocks me out, then so be it, you know? If he U-turns, he goes Gigalith, probably on Raiden. Heat Wave was his best play. I mean, it's just a matter of do I want to keep Gary around here. I've gotten this thing really low, though. He dies if he attacks me again and stays in. So I feel like he U-turns. If he grass knots me, he goes down, though. I'm going to recover. I feel like he's going to U-turn. He switches. Here comes the Wheezing. Okay. So I got that thing down to like 50-ish. And I don't think he has U-turn. So that's okay. Not a bad situation for me. I don't know what this thing's gonna do to me. He could set up T-Spikes. I think I go Kyurem here and just hope for the best. I'm just gonna go Kyurem, hard Kyurem here. And hope he doesn't do anything crazy against me. He could Willow, he could Toxic Spikes. I mean, Toxic Spikes would be really annoying for me. I do have Defog on Skarm. He could Flamethrower, predicting the Skarmory. I almost brought Venusaur to this match. He's gonna go for the T-Spikes. Yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. I had a feeling he was gonna have T-Spikes. That tells me I can get up a sub, though. Probably get up a substitute. But I think I just go for the Outrage. Or the Earth Power. I guess the question is, what does more? Kyurem-Black against Wheezing. It's most likely defensive. Outrage is gonna do like half. So I think I just Outrage. And just try to dent stuff. Because if he goes Gigalith and I sub, it's not really a good situation for me. So I'm just going to Outrage, I think. Yeah, he switches. He probably goes Gigalith. Yep, okay. That's fine. I can eliminate the sand at this point permanently by hitting him with 2 Outrages. This is why I went for the offensive play here, because I just feel like denting everything is good. That's going to bring him really low and put me in a situation where I can knock him out with the following Outrage here. So we're going to just automatically Outrage. And that should score us a kill. Unless he wants to keep Gigalith around and go into his Excadrill here. But he's going to take like 50-60%. Which I'm happy with that, actually, if that's the case. Because that puts him into Sucker Punch range and Flamethrower range and all that stuff later. The T-Spikes I'm not super concerned about at this moment. I can still defog them away. And I have a Zoroark that can beat the Wheezing. I have a Manectric that can beat the Wheezing. He's going to go for Protect, so he's going to try to stall a turn of Sand. And also reset my Outrage, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I get confused now. Oh, I still get confused, okay. So, unfortunate that it only is 2 turns of Outrage. I think I just Outrage again, though, to be honest. Or Earth Power, rather. I definitely think I just Earth Power here. If he goes Torn, then that's a pretty top play. I could actually Fusion Bolt. Ooh, would he go... Would he more likely to go Torn, or would he be more likely to go, If I Fusion Bolt and the Torn, that'd be top tier, though. He hasn't seen that yet. I think I just Outrage, dude. I kind of give away my Kyurem, but I think he saves this thing. But what does he save it for? I don't think he goes Excadrill. He doesn't go Torn, because he just loses his Torn at that point. I'm gonna Earth Power. Okay, good. Okay, I got rid of the Gigalith. And I still have... So he's gonna lose his Sand at some point in the near future here. I'm at 44. So I cannot switch into Stealth Rocks. I think he just goes Drill, probably. No, he goes Bird Up. So he wants to keep me from defogging now. I'm okay with that. I think I just go Gastro. I'm okay with that. I don't really feel like Gastrodon... I mean... He can't really Grass Knot me, I don't think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because now Raiden actually puts in like a good amount of work against him. I really want to get a defog off still, though. I'm trying to figure out how I do that. I think it's worth keeping this. Is it worth keeping this or no? I don't think it's... Actually, you know what? I don't think it is worth keeping it. I'm going to go for the Fusion Bolt in case he misplays and Grass Knots. He Heat Waves. I think this is going to kill. I'm very bulky, but I'm pretty sure this will kill because he's a Life Orb. Okay. Torn kills KB with Heat Wave. Yeah, I really would have loved to get my Gastrodon in there, but it's too risky. Okay. Alrighty. I think Raiden's my play. I'm going to get... Actually, is Raiden my play? come in a flamethrower. Manectric coming in. Flamethrower does not KO. What's my play? I think Gastronauts my play. How do I win this game? I think I need Manectric to win this game. And once I weaken, I wish I had Sucker Punch on Remus. I was like torn on that decision at the end. I need to get rid of these T-Spikes. I can bring in Shadow, faking that it's Lycanroc, and go for Night Daze. That's so risky though. It's not a bad play though. It's not a bad play. Because what does he do? If I Sucker Punch and he's predicting the Accelerock, he might go Excadrill or he goes Wheezing. If he goes Wheezing, then I can break it and Night Daze it anyway. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go Shadow here, which should be disguised as Lycanroc. Okay. I'm going to get Poison. That's fine. Alright, so I think he's going to expect the Accelerock here. I think he saves this thing. I think it's time for me to make a play. I think I Night Daze. I feel like he really feels like this thing is good still. It's a tough play. I mean, if I Night Daze and I get it right, I made a huge play. Yeah, I'm going to Night Daze. I'm going to make a big play here. If he saves his Torn, or if he keeps his Torn, then props to him. Yes. I made the right play. He goes into Mouth Breather. That's exactly what I wanted. Big Night Daze. God, that's especially defensive Wheezing if I've ever seen one. Holy shenanigans. That thing is bulky. It's alright though. The objective here is get this thing low. Actually, do I go Scarm and Defog? No, I think I just Night Daze again. I think I Night Daze again. Because we can get an accuracy drop. He's very specially defensive. I'm surprised. He's fully specially defensive Wheezing. He's fully specially defensive Wheezing. Lycanroc looks really good though once his Wheezing is weakened. So he definitely thought this was Lycanroc. Or maybe not. Maybe he thought it was Zoroark and that's why he went to Wheezing. I'm surprised that he's Spadef Wheezing though. I really am surprised that he went Spadef Wheezing. But I guess it makes sense for Manectric. Manectric looks really good here too. So I'll get another Night Daze off. Accuracy drop and a miss would be phenomenal here. I get the accuracy drop. I could take a miss right now. That'd be great. He's going to Pain Split. All right. It's an unfortunate turn of events for me, but it's okay. I can Night Daze again. I mean, I'm taking a lot of poison damage, but it's not a huge deal. I kind of need Sucker Punch for later, but I think pressuring his team right now with Night Daze is worth more to me because I need to also beat this Wheezing for Lycanroc to win because he doesn't have Sand anymore in his Excadrill. So Drill Run from Lycanroc is looking really good too. If I had Sucker Punch on Lycanroc, I feel like I could just win this game though, and I don't. Last minute decision, I was like, do I put Stone Edge? Or do I put Sucker Punch? And I went with Stone Edge because of Mana Buzz, but I should have known that he wasn't gonna bring Mana Buzz. It didn't really make sense in this match, but it's okay. I should be able to knock out this Wheezing here and put myself in a situation where he's gonna save it. Yeah, he knows he's. I feel like he thinks he's gonna save it because. Here comes the Excadrill. Okay. So I'm gonna Night Daze this thing. And it didn't show Mold Breaker. I think this is definitely Sand Rush. I'm at 51. I go down to 35. So 51 minus 35 is how much? 16. So I can actually take another turn of poison. I'm gonna Night Daze again. He's Scarfed. Wow. I didn't expect him to be Scarfed, dude. I didn't expect him to be Scarf at all, dude. That was actually really big because I needed that Pokemon. Okay, well I know he's Scarf now. I'm gonna go into my my Scarm and I think just Defog, man, or get on my own rocks maybe. My own rocks could actually be kind of clutch too. I think I just Defog though. Oh, dude, that's actually really big. That's actually really big. He's Sand Rush Scarf. Really surprised, man. Sand Rush Scarf, dude. Props to him on that set. There was no world that I thought he was going to be Sand Rush Scarfed. There's just no world I thought he was going to be Sand Rush Scarf there. I really didn't think so. I really didn't think so, man. I didn't think so. Ugh. Alright, I got to make a play here. I think I just go for the Brave Bird and let him knock me out. I'm gonna go for Brave Bird. I think I'm gonna predict the Grass Knot here this time. Cause I can revenge him still. I'm gonna go for the Brave Bird. He goes for Heat Wave. He hits it. Man. Ah, dude, I really can't believe he was Scarf. Scarf Drill. I think I lose to Scarf Drill now. That's unfortunate. That's a good set, though. It's a really good set. All right, do I go... I think I'm gonna go Remus and Stone Edge, or do I go Raiden and Volt Switch? I'm gonna go Raiden and Volt Switch. Get that Mega off. Ah, dude, I feel like that play right there, had I Sucker Punched the Excadrill, man. I could sub too, actually. Let's sub. Let's sub. Sub is the better play. Nah, because he could very well go into the Golem. So I think I just Mega and Volt Switch. I don't think he goes Drill. Ah, I really can't believe that. I really can't. That was a good set, dude. He brought oh, he was Sand Force Scarf. He was Sand Force Scarf. That's what it is. That makes sense then. Okay. I'm really mad. I should have Sucker Punched, dude. I don't know why. I assumed that there was no way he was Scarfed because of the Sand Rush. So that one play I think is going to cost me, because if I still had my Zoroark around, Zoroark would have helped me against the Gengar. I don't know if I can beat the Gengar at this point in the match. I'm not quite sure if I beat the Gengar at this point in the match. I'm going to have a really hard time to beat that thing. Yeah, I'm going to have a really hard time beating the Gengar. And actually, I don't even know if I beat the Wheezing at this point either. It's going to be very difficult for me to beat the Wheezing. I'm going to have to make some like absurd predictions at this point, I think, to pull this back. It's all good though. Like, I'm not upset about it. It was one turn, man. I really, it was a good set. I thought for sure he was Sand Rush, but he brought Sand Force Drill to be powered up. He's going to switch hopefully into Golem. But he goes in, yeah, he goes in the Golem. Okay. So I get a little chip damage off on this thing, and it puts me into either my Lycanroc or my Gastro. I think I go Lycanroc, and I think I just Stone Edge it. And we got a hit. Here's what I'm going to do. I want to find out how bulky this thing is, though. I'll get some damage off on him. Manectric, Mega, into Golem. I do a good chunk to him. Let me just see if that shows he's bulky. I did about 75, about 63. So yeah, I don't think he's that bulky. So if Lycanroc comes in and goes for a Stone Edge, I don't think I knock him out. I have to Drill Run to knock him out. He's also -1 now. I don't think he's banded. I think I could live with Lycanroc. I think I have to make the play. I don't see him saving this thing though either. So I think I just Drill Run here. I think I Drill Run. I mean, it's like such an obvious play though, that's the problem. And he could definitely go into his Wheezing, and I need him to not go into Wheezing. I need to Stone Edge the prediction on the Wheezing. Another play, I mean, his play is Earthquake for sure. I don't have Skull, which stinks. I feel like I have to predict the Wheezing here, but at the same time, I don't know if he would go Wheezing, because I feel like he might think that Wheezing... Does Manectric have a chance to win this game? I think it does. I'm gonna Stone Edge. I should have Drill Run then. I need a crit. Yeah, I lost the game. Yeah, good games, man. That was, I should have Drill Run there. I thought that he was gonna go Wheezing. This is gonna definitely knock me out. Oh, it doesn't, but I need as many hits as I can get, and I don't have enough hits, so yeah, there's not much I can do there. I'll just Excel Rock for the KO, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. Manectric can't win it because I'm not gonna be able to beat both Drill and... That's a bummer. Golem with Excel Rock. A couple of mispredictions. It's gonna cost us. It is what it is, man. I'm gonna go Raiden here. It's definitely my best play. If he's Scarf Gengar too, I just straight up lose to that. I just straight up lose to Scarf Gengar as well. So, which he probably is. So I'll go Raiden here. Here comes the the mole. I'm gonna intimidate, and I'm actually gonna flamethrower because yeah, I feel like that's my best bet. There's a chance I live this. I mean, obviously the play to Gary is really smart here, but I have to go Gary and then double back out, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll go Gary and then double back out. I'll go Gary and then we'll double back to Manectric. Expecting him to just sack this thing. He Earthquakes. Definitely the play. He's -1 though, so it might not do too much. Okay, it's fine. Now we go back to Manectric. Predicting Wheezing. Yup. Which gets another turn of recoil here. There's one way where this could work. If he doesn't have an attacking move to break a sub, I guess could be a thing. I'm gonna sub. Maybe he goes for Pain Split on my sub. So we'll do that. That's where the Zoroark stuff stinks, because if I still had my Lycanroc, I think there was a chance. If I had Sucker Punch on it, I think that there was a chance. Like this game was like a tale of like a few moves and like 2 plays where I feel like if I made a different play, I feel like I definitely could have won this game for sure. Like obviously the game's not over yet. Obviously I haven't seen everything that he has. I don't even know what his Gengar set is, but I genuinely feel like I really could have put myself in a really good spot here. We'll see if he doesn't have Sludge Bomb. Hopefully he doesn't have Sludge Bomb or something. He goes for Pain Split. He goes for T-Spikes. Okay, so he goes for T-Spikes here. I'm behind a sub. I need like a T-Bolt para is what I need. Or him to not have Sludge Bomb or anything to hit me. I don't know. We're just going to T-Bolt and hope that T-Bolt 2-shots him here. I don't even know if it does. I'm not even calculating at this point because I don't really have any plays. These are my plays. Okay, that is a 2-shot. Hey, a para. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, it's going to break my sub. Yeah, it breaks my sub. Okay. Yeah, so at this point, I definitely don't think there's any way for me to win this. Because he just brings in the Excadrill every time now. And Excadrill is able to beat it. So, I mean, I could try to go for Differential. I'll just T-Bolt here. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. If I Sucker Punch that Excadrill, I don't know why I didn't. If I Sucker Punch Excadrill, I feel like Manectric has a very solid chance to win this game. But I really do. Because I probably would have played... I would have played a couple things differently. You know, I would have played a couple things differently there. I think there was some opportunities for us to maybe make some different plays. I mean, obviously he's gonna have Earthquake. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna Flamethrower. He's gonna have Earthquake here and just knock me out. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. Exa kills main with EQ. And then I don't know how the last turn's gonna play out. I'm just gonna EQ and hope that yeah. But he sealed the fate with the T-Spikes there. Trying to think if there's anything else I could have... Yeah, I just feel like if I Sucker Punch the Excadrill, man, this is a totally different game, because then I was able to spam T-Bolts. He wouldn't have the Excadrill to be faster than me. I would have played my Lycanroc differently, because I wouldn't have had to predict. Like, I would have been totally safe to just Drill Run, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like that was it. I mean, the Wheezing definitely had me kind of off guard there. I'm gonna EQ just in case. He's gonna save it. He's gonna go Torn. So Icy Wind was the better play. Yeah, he goes Torn. Okay. Well, now I definitely lost. So he plays for Differential because he's trying to get a better spot. So the 1-to-1 is the better spot anyway. So he was gonna, even if I Icy Wind there, it makes no difference. Like, he kills me with Grass Knot. So Torn's gonna get the kill. I'll Icy Wind, but good games, man. Torn kills Gastra with Grass Knot. And props to Wolfe, man. Pretty quick battle. He's able to pick up the W. I don't feel bad about that one at all, though. I genuinely feel like that was a very winnable game. If I made a few different plays, he brought a very similar team to what I expected. I just got thrown off by this Scarf Excadrill, and I made a stupid play. I should have Sucker Punched. There was no reason for me to not Sucker Punch there. I was in a great positioning with my Zoroark. If I Sucker Punch there, we knock out the Excadrill 100% of the time. And he probably thought I was Specs or some sort of maybe locked into it or something, maybe Scarf. I don't know if he thought I was Scarf, but... there was definitely opportunities for us to win that game. I'm not even gonna be mad. It's one turn. I really feel like one turn was the difference in that battle. You know, like I said. So props to him. He won. Good job. Good games to Wolfe. And we got Joey next week. The Bronx Beartics. That match does really not matter. Like I said, it's all about seeding. So GG's to Wolf, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.